the technical difficulties that we had. Our equipment, we were trying to get it to the right channel. So we apologize for that. It's a 1-1 ball game right now. It's bottom second. Kashimoto just had a 2-out walk, and now Angel Cortez up to the dish with 2 away. Apologize as well for missing earlier plays in this inning. Mark Kirkland led off with a single, was caught stealing and had to be helped off the field. So we hope that he is okay for whatever that may be. Alonso Reyes then lined out, and Kashimoto walked, and there's a base hit by Cortez into left.
Now makes it first and second for the Power with 2 outs for Richie Amavisca. Amavisca is up with first and second and 2 outs. 1 run, 4 hits apiece for each team.
And the velo that we're seeing, I mean, just right around the same as Martinez as far as high 80s, and Power's just going to have to try and get some hits here.
Logan Moser got an inning and 2/3, soft ground ball down the third baseline, foul. It's 0-1 Amavisca. Cortez on first, Kashimoto at second base. After Kirkland got caught stealing with like possibly a apparent injury. We will not speculate on what that is. The 0-1 pitch is outside Amavisca. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Power 4 hits in the ball game. Both teams actually with 1 run on 4 hits, and this is a big spot here for Amavisca. Trying to get back on track, continuing to get in the starting lineup, bottom of the order, trying to provide a boost here for the Power.
The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, that one was at 90. Right down the middle, but at 90. Very firm and just blowing it right past Amavisca. Now he's got to shorten up with 2 strikes, trying to put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Amavisca. Misses high and inside. It's 2-2.
Trying to get him to chase the fastball upstairs. Wasn't going to bite at it. Amavisca, he knows the strike zone very well. It's just a matter of putting that bat on ball, trying to shorten up here, and big gap, though, to the right side of the infield.
2-2 on Amavisca. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a slider. Logan Moser puts up a 0 in the second. 1-1 as we head into the third. You're watching Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
Tyler said he's getting the new mic, getting shipped in, is getting it tomorrow. So
Cool.
Thanks for having it tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. I still can't believe you did that on the air. Still cannot believe.
To Palm Springs Stadium, top of the third. Square around a bunt, and pulling back slightly is Easton Maines, who singled back in the first inning. The left fielder, Easton Maines from Omaha, Nebraska, hit .339 during Western Community College. 3 home runs, 28 runs batted in. 2-0 on Mains. Here's a 2-0 from Martinez. It's on the ground to Kashimoto. Backhand stop. Strong throw across the diamonds in time to cut down Easton Mains as they go 6-3.
Yeah, we've seen Kashimoto all over the diamond as far as showing off the range, but on that play, on the backhand, showing off the strong throwing arm that he provides and able to get a big out number 1 here.
Kobe Hatcher is next up for the Waves. First pitch in is fouled off. Hatcher with 1 out, struck out his first time up. Next pitch is in for a strike. Catches the inside upper edge for Josh Martinez.
And you're seeing Martinez locating east to west back here in the end. The reason why he was getting around last inning was he was leaving too many pitches over the plate, something that he never really does. And when he was able to get back to the corners, that's when he was at his best.
0-2 for Martinez. Here's the pitch. It's a slider that misses low. Moves to 1-2. Josh Martinez facing a little bit of adversity. See how he bounces back in this game. .90 ERA coming into this. Doesn't get much better than that, considering he started 3 games. 1-2 pitches, a swing and a miss, strike 3. A fastball out of the zone at 88 gets Hatcher to Jayce. And it's 2 strikeouts for Martinez. And there's 2 outs in the 3rd.
Yeah, and a little swing happy there from Hatcher, trying to put bat to ball, goes back to the heater on the outside, and a little 2 outside. Good spot with 2 strikes, able to expand the zone, and Hatcher goes down on strikes for out number 2.
Keon Sanchez will be next up. Top of the 3rd against Josh Martinez. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt, ball 1. Comes the 1-0 pitch. It's a breaking ball off speed. Out ahead of it is Sanchez. It's a fly ball in the left field. It'll be Eli Brown coming on to make the catch. A 1-2-3 inning for Martinez. Power bring their bats back up at the bottom of the 3rd. 1-1 is our score for Palm Springs Stadium. You're watching Palm Springs Power Baseball on the Palm Springs Broadcast Network.
Hey fans, I'm here with. For today's question, answer right and you win your home row cheesy garlic bread from the Old Spaghetti Factory. Are you ready?
Welcome back to Palm Springs Power Broadcast Network. We head into the bottom of the 3rd. Both pitchers doing pretty well. Josh Martinez for the Power. And Logan Moser on the mound for his 3rd inning of work is going to face Eli Brown to lead off the inning, who takes a first pitch strike, 89 on a fastball at the knees. Here's the next pitch. It's a ground ball to first base. Out of the glove of Keon Sanchez, and Eli Brown will reach on to air. Took a friendly hop to the first baseman. Sanchez just couldn't quite squeeze it.
Yeah, that's a good job by Brown. Just putting the ball in play as a hitter. When you strike out, obviously you can't make things happen, but putting the ball in play, trying to make the defense work, and that's what he's able to do. Just get it on base, try and get the power offense back here going in the third.
Austin Holler is next up. Runner on first being Eli Brown. Moser is set at the belt. Will deliver the first pitch into Holler. It's ball one outside. So now it's 5 hits for the Power to the Waves 4.
5 hits.
1-0 on Holler. Here's the pitch. Misses low. It's 2-0.
Yeah, dangerous count here now to the power hit leader, 2-0. Austin, one of the best fastball hitters, putting bat on ball, 2-0 count. He already singled in his first at bat, and especially Brown with a big lead over there first.
2-0 against Holler. Pickoff back to first, not going to be in time. Home plate umpire tonight, Carlos Hernandez. John DeCesar in the field, who just made that call safe on Eli Brown, getting back to first in time. Reached on to air. 2-0 against Austin Holler, who rips that ball into right field. A.J. Klebeck goes back. He's near the warning track at the wall. It's gone. 2-run homer. Austin Holler showing off the power, and it's 3-1 Palm Springs.
Oh my goodness, Austin Holler showing off the pop, right on cue, 2-0 count, dangerous pitch, gets the strike that he gets. Austin Holler, he is fired up, and that is a big swing. That's only his second extra base hit now, and man, showing off the pop that he has.
99 off the bat and 380 feet to clear that right field wall by a good bit. What a swing by Austin Holler. It was a fastball that was down in the zone and just ripped it into right field and way over the fence. As it brings up Aiden Torek. It's a 3-1 Power lead. Next pitch is low, ball 1.
And I joked around with him in BP actually earlier today. Me playing high school with Austin Holler, playing baseball for a long time. I said, where's the pop that I saw in high school? He's like, don't worry, it's coming. He showed it off right there.
The 1-1 pitch is inside. It's 2-1. Austin Holler just finished up his junior season at Western Kentucky. As the next pitch misses outside, it's 3-1. And he had 0 home runs this past season with the Hilltoppers, so first home run in quite a bit for Austin Holler. And it's a big one for the Power. 3-1 against Torek. That pitch is to right field, but it's going to be playable by A.J. Klebeck. Near the foul line in the corner, he makes the catch. In front of the 350 sign down the line for the first out. So the air comes back to bite the Waves in a big way.
Yeah, and usually when airs happen at innings, they always come back to bite you. And right there on the next batter, Austin Holler, 2-0 count, able to take a yard.
Here comes Noah Blythe stepping to the plate with 1 out in the inning. RBI single back in the first and was thrown out at second as the throw came home to try to get Torek out. It ends up getting Blythe cut down at second. 0-1 pitch. That's inside. Nearly hit Noah Blythe. So it's 1-1 with 1 out. Noah Blythe attending Hawaii Pacific next year from Antelope Valley, but they will be shutting down their school. So fortunately, that is not an option to go back. So the 1-1 pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-1.
Going back to that RBI for Noah Blythe, the RBI single, that's now 10 out of the 14 games he has played. He's driven in at least 1 run, and being a perfect 3-hitter for the Power.
2-1 pitch to Blythe. It's on the outside corner, strike 2. Pitch just off the edge, but Carlos Hernandez calls it a strike behind the plate. 2-2 with 1 out. Bottom of the third, already 2 in for the Power in this inning. Blythe fights that pitch off down the line and foul. Pitch low and out of the zone, off speed. It was a good run for Moser, and Blythe spoils it.
Yeah, Noah Blythe actually in a cleanup spot tonight when Torrey did 3, but he's been rotating there 3-4 throughout the year.
The 2-2 pitch misses outside. It's 3-2, and Noah Blythe putting together a great at-bat after his first one delivered the first power run of the game. Moser will kick and fire the full count pitch, fouled off. Back to the net by Blythe. You can already see the competition level just a little bit higher to start this game. San Diego Wave showing up a couple hours before the game. Usually see teams show up an hour and a half, and that can honestly tell you about the mindset of an opposing team coming in here. As Blythe fouls another pitch off, so it remains at 3-2. But the mindset of a team to show up, you're ready to win, and to try to knock off this ball club that's won 33 straight games dating back to last season. Moser set out of the windup. Will kick and fire another 3-2 pitch. Misses inside, ball 4. Great at-bat, Noah Blythe. And it's a 1-out walk.
Yeah, Noah Blythe continuing to put up good at-bats, continuing to get on base. And he's got on base now in every game he's played in. 14 on base streak, and that's obviously the best for Power this season.
So it's now going to be Dalton Thomas, who's going to be hitting for Mark Kirkland after he went down with an injury as he was caught stealing. So Thomas will get his first at-bat early in this game. Will be in the 5 spot playing second. So going to miss strike 1 on the fastball at 89. This might be some of the hardest fastballs that the Power have seen this year. 89 on most of Moser's fastballs, sitting right at the upper 80s. 0-1 on Thomas. Here's the pitch. Off-speed catches the inside corner, and it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, that hard slider right on the inner half, trying to dot up Dalton Thomas. And a little backdoor right there.
0-2 on Thomas with 1 out. Runner on first. Just misses the outside corner. Really nice pitch there. Back to the slider. Moser went. Started on the outside corner and just faded off. Thomas with a really good hold on an 0-2 count. Trying to battle back. 1-2 on Thomas. 1 out. Runner on first. Noah Blythe. Logan Moser will deliver the pitch. In there for strike 3. Another slider froze Thomas. Catches plenty of the plate on the outside half. And there's 2 down in the third.
Yeah, that's just a really good pitch. Might have been one of the best sliders we've seen all night. That one started a little better, more toward the middle of the plate, cut into the outer half, and Thomas knew it going back to the dugout. And just a great pitch on the outer corner.
We'll have a meeting on the mound. And you're thinking for the Waves. And Jake Rico needs to start Moser to go 4 or 5. You would think against this Power team. But so far, he's done a good job throwing strikes. He's allowed a couple walks in the air. Then the home run by Austin Holler in this inning. And one of those runs coming unearned because Eli Brown reached on the air.
Yeah, you are seeing a southpaw warm up down there. Looks like Chance Wallace, the Pacific University product, so he might be coming in sooner than later for the Waves.
Alonzo Reyes at the plate. Fly ball to left field his first time up. First pitch into Reyes. Line drive right back up the middle. Base hit. Blythe will move up to second base. An absolute rocket off the bat of Alonzo Reyes. 92 off the bat. And Moser just able to react in time and get out of the way. And that might be the end of the night for Logan Moser.
Yeah, Alonzo Reyes, he always squares the ball up very well, always putting barrels on the baseball. He lined out to left in his first at-bat. Obviously, left fielder Mays had to just play perfectly that time. Beautiful swing up the middle, fastball up, down the middle, right back at the pitcher over the head, and a very good swing for him.
So we have a new pitcher in for the San Diego Waves, Logan Moser. Gives up 3 runs, 2 of them earned, and is responsible for first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. We'll be right back. Tell you more about the new pitcher right after this. Bottom of the third, 3-1 Power over the Waves. You're watching Palm Springs Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Of outdoor living spaces in the desert, nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network. It's going to be Chance Wallace from Pacific University from Portland, Oregon. In to face Cody Kashimoto with first and second, 2 outs. 5'10" sophomore delivers the first pitch outside, ball 1. Chance Wallace, his most recent year at Pacific, 2-0 in 9 appearances. Includes 6 starts, 5.23 ERA. 20 2/3, allowed 12 earned runs, 22 strikeouts to 16 walks, and a .228 batting average against. So throwing strikes is the key for Wallace. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That just misses low, according to our home plate umpire, Carlos Hernandez. The pitch did miss low indeed, according to our K zone. Blyce on second, reached on a walk. Alonso Reyes on first base. He had a line drive right back up the middle. 3-1 Power and a 3-0 count as that floats outside on Cody Kashimoto, who's been hitting out of the leadoff spot quite a bit. And will be hitting 7 today for the Power. Walked his first time up in the second.
Got it from the right side this time as well. The switch hitter for Power.
The only switch hitter on this team, I believe, is the 3-0 pitch. Taken all the way. It's in for a strike. Chance Wallace looking to come all the way back here, down from 3-0. Kashimoto, a tough hitter to go against from the St. Mary Gales. 3-1 pitch, hitters count. Swing on to drive to center field. Elijah Cook is going to range back into his left, is going to settle under to make the catch. So that retires the side. Chance Wallace records the last out of the third, but a 2-run homer by Austin Holler, his first of the year, gives the Power the lead. It's 3-1 as we head to the fourth. You're watching Palm Springs Baseball on the Palm Springs Broadcast Network.
There's something winning in the agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Back here for the top of the 4th, Jayce Cicinelli, Oppenheim. Back here for the top of the 4th here at Palm Springs Stadium. Jayce Cicinelli, Oppenheim is power leading the San Diego Waves 3-1. It's 5-6-7 hitters. Andrew Ramirez back here for his second plate appearance. Takes upstairs on the heater at 87 for ball 1. It's Nick Hazovsky due up next, and Brandon Sanchez. Next delivery, he fouls that one off right side down the line and out of play. Ramirez grounded out to second in his first at bat, 0 for 1. Martinez done a very good job. Left a couple pitches over the plate in the second inning, but was able to limit the damage. He allowed 3 straight hits and a bases-loaded jam, and only allowed 1 run, as there's a base hit up the middle for Andrew Ramirez.
This Waves team has been hitting really well off Josh Martinez. We haven't seen it so far this year, and they're doing a good job.
So leadoff base runner on for the Waves. That will bring up Nick Kozovsky, the hot corner, who is 1 for 1, singled and later scored in the inning. The only run so far for the Waves. But Waves have been swinging the bat very well so far. 1 run on 5 hits. They've only stranded 3 base runners as well, so they've been getting base runners on. They did obviously have a base running force out back in the first, but really much besides that, they've been trying to put the bat on ball and see if Hazovsky, the hot corners, he takes upstairs and away, way outside for ball 1. Haven't seen Angel Cortez catch Josh Martinez yet. That's one thing we didn't note in the open. Obviously, a new catcher catching a new pitcher for the first time. There could be a couple cross-ups as another one misses upstairs again, 2-0, but so far they've been pretty good on the same page. Martinez just 1 run allowed. He has given up a season-high 5 hits. He only gave up 4 hits entering tonight in 3 outings. That was in 10 innings pitched, 41 batters faced, but he's allowed 5 here this evening. Next delivery, line drive, but foul down the right field line. 2 balls and a strike to Martinez. It's Nick Kozovsky, the 3rd baseman for the Waves. Out of the stretch, the 2-1. Backdoor slider, but couldn't catch the corner, and hitters count now, 3 balls and a strike. Kozovsky is senior from Ball State, from Ramona, California. Next delivery just misses outside for ball 4. So back-to-back base runners have reached to open up the top half of the 4th for the Waves. Obviously not something that you want to see, recognizing Martinez here trying to keep power in it. 3-1 lead. If you guys are just joining us, thanks to the Austin Holler 2-run home run back in the bottom half of the 3rd. To right field is the first pitch. This is inside as Brandon Sanchez showed bunt the shortstop, but was able to pull it back. He's 1 for 1. 6 through 8 hitters back in their first at-bats had a little bit of a hit parade, Nick Kozovsky, Brandon Sanchez, and Sam Peace. So the next one does catch the lower quadrant of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. Slider, this one's driven out to center field, carrying Torek back, but now he's under it, makes the grab. He's going to launch the throw back to the cutoff man, and throw gets all the way to 3rd, and runners do not advance. Good job by Torek catching the line drive and getting the ball right back in quickly.
Just what Martinez needed. Quick at bat. And one down the inning and the runners stay put.
So one out here for Sam Pease, catcher. We mentioned 1 for 1 with a single. Trying to get the Waves back in this ball game. Just trailing by 2 here in the 4th. Runners at first and second, 1 out. First pitch he sees, and that's a breaking ball outside for ball 1. Out of the stretches, Martinez checks the runner and delivers. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Martinez went back to the heater and just blew it right by him, and a ball and a strike. Sam Pease going to Northern Colorado from Fort Collins, Colorado. So the next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. Martinez checks the runner out of the stretch, the 1-2. Slider just misses outside. Cortez been trying to frame it on the outer half, but that time was unable to do so, and the count runs even at 2-2. A lot of good players here on the roster for the Waves. The 2-2 delivery. This one's lined down the line, but out of play on the right side. Martinez continuing to mix up his pitches very well. That was an 89 fastball in the outer half. Loves to work his fastball slider combo. That's his most comfortable secondary pitch that he throws. Also has a changeup, has an occasional cutter. Next pitch, back to the slider. Got him looking. Little bit of a delayed call by home plate umpire Carlos Hernandez, but either way, rings him up for out number 2.
That's a really tough call if you're Sam Pease. That ball is couple balls off the plate and not super hittable. Sort of like backdoored it, but didn't even get to that outside corner or near it.
And obviously that goes credit to Angel Cortez. Talked about the framing that he's done tonight. He's done a very good job. And now 2 away here for the 9-hitter Elijah Cook. Ticks outside for ball 1. Elijah Cook from Chula Vista, California. Freshman, just finished his freshman year actually at Cal State Northridge. Obviously 3 former against his teammate here, Josh Martinez, who also played there. Next delivery, very high sky pop-up into left field, and coming down in Torek, calling off Brown for out number 3. So big fly out right there to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 4th from Palm Springs Stadium. Power still on top, 3-1.
And the first to get back to home plate will be our winner. Racers, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! Oh, his father playing in the NFL with the Eagles. That's another story. Well, his parents are Rashard, or Rashard, I'm assuming Rashard is his dad. That's a good thing. That's up to the dad. Yeah, Rashard does.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Back here for the bottom of the 4th. 8-9 one-hitters for the Power. Angel Cortez, Richie Amavisca, and Eli Brown. Power swung the bats very well so far against a very good San Diego Waves ball club. As Angel Cortez 1 for 1. He singled back in his first plate appearance in the second, and he does the same thing. Almost in the same spot, another base hit to left center. 2-hit game so far for Cortez.
And Brandon Sanchez was way up there trying to catch that line drive, but couldn't get his glove up in time. I think he might have had the height to catch that ball.
Yeah, Angel Cortez so far swung the bat very well against 2 different pitchers, and that's obviously really good to see when Lonzo Reyes, who's a little banged up but still in the lineup in the DH spot tonight, and Cortez providing the pop out of the catcher's spot tonight as Amavisca takes outside for ball 1. He struck out in his first at-bat. Amavisca trying to get the bat going. Here comes the 1-0 delivery, way outside on the heater for ball 2. The New Mexico Highlands product, back now 2nd season with Power, one of the 7 returning players. 2-0 count here on Amavisca. Out of the stretch. Kicks and fires way upstairs again, and 3-0. On deck would be the leadoff man, Eli Brown. Power 8 hits already here. Leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 4th. A little quick pickoff attempt, just checking on Cortez, but Chance Wallace trying to keep him close. Seeing the change of tempo. Next pitch, and a 4-pitch walk. So back-to-back base runners have reached. Now we'll open up Eli Brown. So here's Eli Brown, leadoff man for the Power. 0 for 2 tonight, but a ground out and reached on air. Later scored a run, and that was the Austin Holler 2-run bomb, with Holler's due up next. First pitch swinging, Eli Brown lines a base hit, just following in front of Maines. Maines decides to play on a hop, could have potentially had a diving play chance, but decides to play it safe, and Power's got it loaded.
You mentioned that, Jayce. If Maines gets a great read off the bat, which he did, you're going forward and making the catch probably. But once you hesitate, if you dive and the ball gets behind you, that's 2 runs scoring at least. And then probably Eli Brown with his speed probably ends up on 3rd base. Because Cook, the center fielder, would need to run so far to get that ball behind Maines.
So here's Austin Holler, just had his best swing of the season. The Power hit leader now, his 23rd hit of the season. Only his 2nd extra base in. If you guys are just joining us, Holler with a 2-run bomb to right in his last plate appearance, a 2-run shot that actually gave Power the lead 3-1, and quickly back up at the plate here an inning later, and he has the bases loaded with nobody out. Not a big home run hitter, but was able to show off the pop last inning. But even a base hit here like he's done all season as he hits one on the ground to first, and they're just going to go 4-1 and trying to go back to first to double him up, but you're not going to get the speedy Holler. So a force out, and Power do not score a run there.
Really smart play by Keon Sanchez. Anything hit to the corners with a force at home, you're going home unless it's a slow roller that you have no chance to get the runner. But your momentum's already towards home if you're on a corner infielder, first or third. A good fundamental baseball play.
Either way, Holler picking up the RBI, not picking up the RBI, as that one's a line drive to right field and catching it, making the grab. Here comes the throw to the plate and scoring easily. Richie Amavisca. And Power extending their lead 4-1. 2 outs now in the inning, but Torek doing the job with the sac fly RBI. So here's Noah Blythe, who also, speaking of RBIs, had an RBI single in his first plate appearance and also walked. So 2 outs now here in the inning. Noah Blythe, the Hawaii Pacific product. Loves to play for Power Baseball. 3rd season as he takes outside for ball 1. We talked about the dominance in the past that he's done, especially last season, leading to about 7 offensive categories: hits, average, doubles, RBIs, runs scored, you name it. 1-0 delivery. Does catch the outside corner of a ball and a strike. Next delivery in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike here to Blythe. Hitters count here to Noah. And there goes the runner, Holler, easily swiping the bag. Now 10 for 10 on this season in stolen bases.
That's one of the easier stolen bags you're going to get. Ways to not worry about the runner is if they threw down, the runner Brown might have taken off for home, so they don't risk it. But now there's 2 in scoring position.
Next delivery, Blythe, hard ground ball up the middle, but easily playing it on the hop is Sanchez and makes the strong throw to retire the inning. But Power do add another run as they'll continue with the Aiden Torek sac fly RBI. We're through 4 as Power on top of the waves, 4-1.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Of outdoor living spaces in the desert, nobody does it better than Tessera. From one end of this valley to the other, from Palm Springs to Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, to Indio and La Quinta. For 35 years, we've created the ultimate in outdoor living, landscaping, pools, and patios, so you and your family can enjoy each other. Live well. Live Tessera.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Back here now, here for the top half of the 5th. Power will turn now to a new pitcher, the right-hander Carson Olsen, who's appeared in 2 games so far this season. He's pitched 8 innings, 4 in each of those outings, and has allowed 3 earned runs, 10 strikeouts, and 5 walks in those innings of work, and that's good for a 3.37 ERA.
And Martinez goes to the 4 innings, allowing 5 hits, a couple of walks, 3 Ks, and just 1 earned run came back in the 2nd inning. When it was 3 straight base hits for the Waves to load up the bases, they only end up scoring 1 in the inning.
Here's the 1-0 count here to the leadoff man, A.J. Klubeck, who takes outside. 2-0 the count here. Klubeck, the San Diego State product from San Diego, California, as he fouls that one off to the left side. 2 balls and a strike.
And Carson Nelson from Cal Baptist had a 10.80 ERA in 8 appearances. That was only 6 2/3, so Wilson getting more work, we assume, over the summer.
His next delivery catches the outside corner. Good pitch there from Olsen. On at 82. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Klubeck, 2-2 delivery. Takes outside for ball 3.
And this isn't your usual reliever. Carson Olsen has gotten 4 innings in both outings this year, so he can face a lot of guys and eat up some innings.
6'5" right-hander delivers the pitch, and it's roll over to first. Austin Holler feeds Olsen in the bag. PFPs, that is why you practice right there. Olsen hustling over to first, and Holler with the good feed. 1-3 on the putout.
Great hustle off the mound from Olsen. If he doesn't get off the mound right away, Klobeck's safe at first easily. Austin Holler with just a fantastic flip as well. It's easier said than done to flip it right near the bag, but also if you throw it too far, you know, your pitcher could be in the way of a base runner, could be a dangerous play, but Howard hit the first out.
First pitch swinging in, nearly hurting one of his teammates into his own dugout, Easton Maines. Swinging away at first pitch and lining it into his own Waves dugout down the right side. Maines 1 for 2, single and a ground out. Easton Maines, next pitch gets plunked there. A hit by pitch and a base runner for the Waves. So 1-on-1 out here for Kobe Hatcher. 3-hitter here for the Waves. Hatcher 0 for 2, couple strikeouts. Trying to put the ball in play this time and avoid the hat trick. Hatcher from Omaha, Nebraska. First pitch swinging, a high chopper foul down the left field line. Martinez, good work for him tonight, was able to go 4, just had a little bit of a rough second inning, gave up 3 hits in the inning, but was able to, again, to limit the damage, make some good quality pitches, and not panicking with the bases loaded is a good side pitch from Olsen, but Cortez helping out the pitcher and keeping the runner at first. Olsen out of the stretch, the 1-1. This is again low and away for ball 2. Trying to find his rhythm on the mound. It's a very good 3-hitter in Kobe Hatcher. Hatcher, 306 batting average, a .510 slugging percentage, and a guy who just really finds hits and a lot of them. 15 for 49 at Iowa Western Community College. 4 doubles, 2 home runs, 15 runs driven in. Has a hitter's count here at 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Fastball foul to the right side and out of play. Full count, big pitch coming up here for Olsen. Power leading 4-1, 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 5th. Kicks and fires the 3-2, and there's a ground ball, base hit into right. Just out of the reach of Thomas, the second baseman, and 2 on, 1 out here for the Waves.
The Waves haven't hit everything hard, but they've put really good swings on pitches. Take it the opposite way. It's what the pitcher gives you in Carson Olsen. It's at 90 miles an hour. Just swing that pitch to the right side. You don't want to try to pull that pitch.
Yeah, Carson Olsen hasn't pitched since June 9th. Been about 12 days since his last appearance. And he pitches a first pitch fastball right there on the upper quadrant. Gets the call for strike 1. See some delayed calls from home plate umpire Carlos Hernandez tonight, but was able to credit him right there with the good pitch. The next one, and he plunks him again. Second hit batter of the inning, and the Waves have loaded the bases.
And Kyle Mosley getting warm in the bullpen as well, so some early trouble from Carson Olsen.
Yeah, this is not a good situation for the Power against a very good Waves team. We've talked about a lot of these players, and now you got to deal with 5-hitter Andrew Ramirez, who singled in his last plate appearance. 1 for 2 tonight here for the Waves. Ramirez, who is uncommitted, last played at Mesa College for a couple years, from Ramona, California. A long mound visit here for Reed Santos.
It's interesting, I was thinking Kyle Mosley just played, but that was actually when he had a base hit a couple nights ago. He actually hasn't pitched since the 15th, where he threw 7 innings against the Inland Valley Legends.
So that will be all. It was Reed Santos first coming to the mound, and now Casey Dale now coming to the mound has made the signal, and Kyle Mosley will be coming in. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back here on the Power Baseball Broadcast Network. Jayce Cicinelli, Adam Oppenheim. So we're back here. Kyle Mosley, the new right-hander, as we mentioned, coming in from the ballgame. 6'2" right-hander from Pittsburgh has come into a dangerous situation. Bases loaded, 1 out as Olsen, after getting the first batter out, plunked 2 guys, also allowed a base hit, and they're putting Kyle Mosley right in the fire. But Casey Dale loves the trust that he has in Kyle Mosley. Last pitched on June 15th and had his best outing of the season. 7 innings. Did allow 6 runs, but that was that crazy game, or longest outing of the season, I should say. But he was able to keep him in the ballgame for sure. That was obviously the game of the year so far for Power. Down 7-2 in that 7th inning, a big 4 spot. Aiden Tor with a highlight play in that inning, a big swing, base clearing double is a big swing and a miss. Quickly getting ahead 0-2 here to the 5-hitter Andrew Ramirez. We're going back to that game. Noah Blythe in the bottom of the ninth. A clutch game-tying RBI single, and then the hit-by-pitch walk-off by Isaiah Monge as he goes upstairs on 3 pitches and strikes out Ramirez for the second out of the inning.
Big strikeout. Now you don't even need to worry about double play. You got 2 outs. Just focus on the hitter ahead of you.
And I like what Kyle Mosley does right there. He comes right in the game and says, I am just going to throw fastballs and go right after you. And that's what he does to Andrew Ramirez. As here's Nick Hozovsky, the hot corner. 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Big swing and a miss. Mosley continuing to just pump it right past these hitters. No balls and a strike. Love the tempo as well that Mosley always brings on the mound is the next one. There's the first ball he's thrown as that misses upstairs for ball 1.
And it's how he quickly gets ahead of hitters. Gets ahead and then can use his off-speed pitch, but his main pitch is by far his heater.
Loves to throw his slider as well as the 1-1. Back to the fastball again at 91. Little back pick to third, but Ami Visca wasn't really there toward the bag. And 2 balls and a strike now here to Hozovsky. Hozovsky, hot corner for the Waves, and he puts a good swing in the base hit into left center. That's going to score a pair. Heading to third is Sanchez. Here comes the throw, not in time. And a 2 RBI single for Hozovsky, and the Waves right back in this ballgame now, just trailing 4-3.
Hozovsky with a huge day, second hit, 3rd time he's reached. And brings the Waves within 1, so bouncing back after 3 straight runs by the Power. Big 2 runs here in the 5th, just trying to stay attached to this Power team. And now that you have Martinez, the starter, out of the game, you're feeling better about your chances if you're San Diego.
Yeah, Martinez, 3 out of the 4. He was brilliant tonight and was able to go 4 innings. Casey Dill decided to pull him as the first one is found to the right side of the 7-hitter Brandon Sanchez, shortstop tonight for the Waves. He's 1 for 2, a single and a lineout. How about the Waves already? 3 runs on 7 hits here in just the 5th inning against Power pitching tonight. Good slider. There's the first one we've seen tonight. Talk about the horizontal break to that at 15 inches.
It's just sharp movement that you can't do anything with as a hitter. You're sitting fastball and you get that slider at 76.
Next pitch. Back to the slider. Doubles up. Gets the swing and miss for strike 3. But Waves do answer with 2 on the 2 RBI single by Nick Hozovsky. We go to the bottom half of the 5th. Power still leading 4-3.
System is a product of Measure J. This lighting system not only makes it a safer playing environment for our Power athletes, but high school students who come out and play here and everyone else who utilizes this stadium throughout the course of the year. I'd like to give the microphone over to our mayor. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I'm here with Scott Stiles, the city manager. Thank you to the City of Palm Springs employees.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. high performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is
Back here for the bottom of the 5th, the birthday boy Dalton Thomas ready to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Followed him, Alonzo Reyes and Cody Kashimoto as Thomas entered the game after Mark Kirkland was injured on the base pass. He was caught stealing. We don't have the injury update on him, but we're hoping that he's okay and hoping that it's nothing serious. For Power, one of the big contributors to this lineup is Thomas takes way outside, gets to the backstop, breaking ball for ball 1. Dalton Thomas, the St. Catherine's product, although he is going to have to find a different school. We were talking about it with him. His school actually went bankrupt, so he's trying to find a new college to play at here for himself.
It's the summer of Dalton Thomas.
Thomas ahead here 1-0. Shows bunt, and that's actually fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. So a new pitcher on Ethan Miller. Feather River Community College product. 3rd pitcher used now here for the Waves.
Sky at third base, also playing super deep, so if Thomas can get a good bunt down on the grass, it's going to stop rolling. It's going to need to be the pitcher to make a play.
Next pitch, shows bunt again and pops it right back to the netting. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Ethan Miller so far throwing 88, 89. Pretty much been the story tonight for the Waves pitching staff, all in the upper 80s. It's a good slider, but laid off there. Good eye by Thomas. Thomas a hitter. He knows the strike zone. He doesn't chase a lot, doesn't expand. Knows the pitches he can handle, and trying to put the ball in play here. Get the power to rallies. They're only up 4-3 now. Waves answered with 2 in the top half of the 5th. There's another one. That was a fastball well outside, and the count runs full. Miller likes to work out of the stretch with no runners on, and Thomas will call time and put his batting gloves back on and get ready to hit. Settles back in the box. Looking for the 10th hit for Power tonight. 3-2. Inside for ball 4. Thomas doing the leadoff man job in the end, getting on base, and that will bring up Alonzo Reyes.
It's a tough battle with 2 strikes as well, Dalton Thomas. Good eye. And Power looking to strike back right away. 9-7 in hits. We've already seen 16 hits. A lot of strikes can sometimes mean a lot of hits if you're leaving them in the middle of the zone.
Here's Alonzo Reyes, who swung a hot bat tonight. Only 1 for 2, but he's squared up the ball twice. A line out and a single. He takes low for ball 1 in the dirt. Seen a couple fastballs already spiked here from Ethan Miller in the dirt. Trying to get a feel for the pitch. 1-0. High chopper over the first baseman, and he makes the play. He's able to stab it on the high chopper. Steps on the bat, gets the force out, but Thomas able to advance to second.
Yeah, Keon Sanchez made a great play. A good jump, and then Riaz had no chance to get Dalton Thomas at second, so take the sure out at first as Thomas moves into scoring position. Can we call him the Cash Man?
Cody Kashimoto, a guy who you won't find a harder worker. He comes to the cages every day, even on his off days. Always swinging in the cages.
Pays off.
Developing his craft and really working at it. Takes upstairs for ball 1.
The Cash Man and the work pays off. Too many puns.
There you go. The Cash Man with a 1-0 count.
Sounds good.
The 1-0. A pitch that was all over the strike zone, and I guess was called for ball 2. That's a bad miss there, but Kashimoto will take it. Ahead of the count, hitters count now at 2-0. 2-0. That time caught the outside corner. Borderline call. 2 balls and a strike. St. Mary's product. 0 for 1 tonight with a flyout and a walk. Loves to stand close to the plate. 2-1. Another fastball outside. Same spot, and Kashimoto knows it. Back-to-back pitches now. He's worked outside on Cashman, and 2 balls, 2 strikes. Checks the runner, 2-2 to Kashimoto. Slider got him looking right down Broadway, throws him up for out number 2.
Really good pitch from Miller there. Sharp break on a slider. Just catches right in the middle of the zone, but once again, you can see that to the middle of the zone after it goes by you, but it looks like it's coming high and just snaps back into the zone. That's why so many pitchers are throwing sliders.
So 2 outs for Angel Cortez. Already a multi-hit game for him. 2 for 2, couple singles. First pitch swinging a high, towering pop-up into foul territory. Running on is the first baseman right around the dugout. That's Keon Sanchez to put it away. Power go down pretty silently here in the 5th. We're through 5. Power still on top over the Waves, 4-3.
Whether you're building, landscaping, renovating, refreshing, or simply researching, rent the right size tools for your size jobs. In store, online, or in-app at Sunbelt Rentals, where tools rule.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
Top of the 6th here from Palm Springs Stadium. Power still clinging to the 4-3 lead, but Waves have put a dent in it, answering with 2 in the top of the 5th, and they're looking for more. First pitch swinging right back to the pitcher Mosley, and easily underhand toss to Holler, and Sam Pease is retired on 1 pitch.
Well, it was an easy play once he got his glove, but that ball was right back at him. 82, but it feels like 95 when it's coming right back to the pitcher.
Here's Elijah Cook, 0 for 1 with a sac fly RBI, and an interesting story on him. His father, Rashard Cook, was actually a former NFL player with the Eagles. So he takes a strike on the outside corner. He was a defensive back and played in 47 career games. Had 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. Big cut and a miss, and Elijah Cook down 0-2.
Yeah, played from 1999, 2002. Always love seeing those families with talented athletes, collegiately, professionally. It spreads.
As Elijah Cook goes fishing on 3 pitches as he chases the slider for out number 2. 2 outs for A.J. Klubeck. 0 for 3, couple groundouts and a pop-out. So he takes low and away for ball 1. Next delivery right there on the corner for strike 1. And Mosley's a guy, we've mentioned this in the past, a guy that loves to just get back on the mound. One of the quickest tempos you really ever see from a pitcher. He loves to just go right after you and challenge you with his fastball. So he gets an outside corner call there and ahead of ball and 2 strikes.
Callback is seeing 2 balls that are not on the corner. Called on the corner, and now suddenly you're in a 2-strike count. And 2 big calls in this game.
That was at 92, his fastest pitch yet as he goes low and away on the off speed. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And you got to think Mosley's trying to hit that outside corner again, or somewhere near it, and Quebec's forced to swing at a ball that's not a strike.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking pretty much the bat out of the batter's hand, but hey, Mosley's going to continue to live there if he's getting the call as he misses on the fastball at 91. Low and away for ball 3, and the count's ran full. 2 outs with no one on. If Klubeck were to reach Easton Maines, the 2-hitter would be due up next. Waiting on deck. 3-2, bases empty, 2 outs. Slider slowly hits to short, coming on Kashimoto, and he bobbles it out of the glove. It was on the transfer, trying to get it to his throwing hand to make a throw, but was unable to do so in an E6.
That's a play Kashimoto will tell you he wants to make that play, and unfortunately it's going to be a really tough play, but Cody Kashimoto is so sure-handed at shortstop. But there could have been a better time for error with 2 out and the bases empty if there was to be a time for one.
So 2 outs, 1 on, extends the inning for Easton Maines, the left fielder for the Waves. 1 for 2 with a hit by a pitch and a run scored. As he shows bunt, pulls it back, but in there for strike 1. The 0-1. High chopper to first. Holler puts it away easily. Races to the bag for out number 3 to end the inning. It's 3 unassisted. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Power still on top, 4-3. Bottom of the 6th, Richie Amavisca. Leading us off here in the bottom of the 6th for Power. Still leading 4-3, but obviously a very close lead, trying to get some runs back. They've scored 1 run in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in the fourth. This takes outside as well, 2-0. Amavisca 0 for 1, a strikeout, and walked in his second plate appearance, and also scored on an RBI sac fly by Aiden Torek back in the 4th inning. Way ahead, 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Quickly out of the stretch, and he misses outside 3 balls, 1 strike to Richie. Ethan Miller, as we mentioned, our new right-hander, who came on now in his 2nd inning relief. Hitters count here to Richie, trying to get a base hit, the 3-1. Big cut, but came up empty, and the count runs full to 3-2.
The fastball, that little bit of movement is a good one from Ethan Miller. If that has no movement, Amaviska is right on that pitch.
Next delivery, cut on and miss for strike 3. Amaviska strikes him out as he goes down and 1 away. So 1 out here for Eli Brown, Mercer University product. 1 for 3, but has scored as well when he reached on the air back in the 3rd. Takes well outside for ball 1. Power 4 runs on 9 hits tonight. Upstairs again, 2-0. 11 out of the 12 games, they've had double-digit hits. 11 out of the 12 home games, I should say. Power again, 14-0 this season, 33 straight wins, 2-0 delivery, cut on and miss. Eli Brown was trying to go deep on that swing. Took a big cut, but came up empty. Brown calls time, trying to get comfortable in the batter's box. Looking for another multi-hit game. Ahead in the count here, 2-1. There's a hard ground ball to second, and unable to make the play, and back again, not in time. Ramirez fielded it on a hop, and the hop ate him up. Off the body, had the throw, but was not in time. Not going to get the speedy Brown when you're bobbling a ground ball.
This top play should be a routine play, and this is not the guy that the Waves want to see at the plate.
So here's Austin Holler. 2 for 3 tonight, a stolen base, a home run, and 2 RBIs. He's done a little bit of everything tonight. He's also played very good defense as well. Holler, that was the 4th home run by Power this season. We only saw 5 all last season in 2023. Holler loves to stand close, crowd the plate. He takes well outside for ball 1. Overthrown curveball, high and away. A Western Kentucky product, the 1-0. Fastball on the outer black. He was able to paint it there. A good pitch at 87, a ball and a strike to Holler. Holler had a pitch to handle in his home run. It was a middle-in fastball, and he loves the middle-in to low as he takes outside 2-1. He told me his favorite spot, loves the low end, loves to go down and get it, as many left-handed hitters do.
Sometimes it just follows your swing path beautifully.
The line drive hitter that he is was able to take that inner fastball deep. 380 was the distance on that. Over the right field wall. So you mentioned 350 down both lines. Definitely a deep ballpark here. Holler ahead here, 2-1. 1 out, Brown at first, the 2-1. Cut on and miss. Out in front there on the curveball, and now it goes back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 to Holler. Nearly, and yep, it did hit him. He got his foot there, and we saw him get hit twice. He actually leads Power now in hit by pitches. That's number 5 on the summer.
It's got to be one of the less painful ones, though. 78 off speed.
Continuing to get on base. we mentioned just a perfect number 2 hitter to have in your lineup. A guy who finds hits, and a lot of them. A power leader in hits, 23. We have a mound visit here for the Waves. Another southpaw warming up. Looks like Jack Clark, the two-way player, getting loose out there in the pen for the Waves. Kind of a delayed mound visit, trying to get more warm-up tosses out of the left-hander down there.
Absolutely, Jayce. You gotta do that if you're the Waves. Buy your pitcher some time, Ethan Miller. But both these pitching staffs in a 4-3 ball game in the 6th, they've had a lot of wear and tear. They've thrown a lot of pitches. And it's mostly due to the really good at-bats by both these teams. There has not been a lot of chasing in this game.
Yeah, they've been able to work a lot of pitch counts, and both teams now have used 3 pitchers. As here's Aiden Torek, the ever dangerous, takes low in the dirt for ball 1. One 0 count here to Aiden Torek. Or as I like to call him, Torek Tanks. 0-0. Puts a good swing on a ball down to the shortstop on the backhand as he pump fakes and throws to first and it gets away. It allows Eli Brown to score. Holler will go to third, and Torek stays on first. Another error for the shortstop.
And if you're Brandon Sanchez, you made the first hesitation. No chance to get Torek at first base. And then you fire it past the first baseman, Guion Sanchez. And not a great defensive effort for the Waves right now.
And obviously there's one out of the inning. That's why he pump faked to second, but recognizing that Holler was going hard to second. So then he had to switch his footwork and try and make an accurate throw to first. Was unable to do so.
I honestly thought he was just going to get a handle on the ball. That's why he didn't toss to second. But either way, the hesitation and the hard base running by the power, pays off. You're running hard down to second. Some people take those bases off thinking, I'm already going to be out. I'll just jog down there. If you're sprinting on the ground ball, you can make a fielder think twice.
So here's the RBI leader, Noah Blythe. Already has another one tonight. As he hits a hard ground ball to short again. This could be 2 to second for 1 on to first. Not in time. An RBI ground out and another pair of RBIs for Noah Blythe tonight.
Noah Blythe just knows how to get it done. Just puts the ball in play on the ground. Doesn't need to do anything too fancy. First pitch, it's a strike. Might as well swing, pick up an RBI.
So scoring on that was Austin Holler, who's also leading the power and runs scored as the first pitch misses outside to Dalton Thomas. 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk.
As much as we talk about Holler leading in a bunch of categories, the power still had a ton of other guys contributing this year in big-time ways. Talk about Noah Blythe, Mark Kirkland, Cody Kashimoto.
That was a good curveball there on the inner half to Dalton Thomas. The ball and a strike. Next pitch, try to get him to chase again, but that time Dalton Thomas held up on the check swing. 2 balls and a strike.
But I will say, in terms of team leaders, it helps when you get here really early. A lot of players come mid-season or 5 games in. It's hard to catch up back to these guys with the power hitting so much.
The next one misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Alonzo Reyes would be due up next. He's 1 for 3. Thomas, who walked last time, trying to keep passing the baton. Here's the 3-1. Low for ball. Oh! A delayed strike call. It was a borderline pitch, and again, we've seen some late strike calls. Was a borderline pitch, and it goes in favor of the Waves. So full count offering coming up. Here it comes, the 3-2 to Thomas. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Throws the bat, and Dalton Thomas has just gotten ejected.
Yeah, slammed the helmet down. Took a look at Carlos Hernandez in the wrong way, and that would be the night for Dalton Thomas.
Yeah, I mean, frustration, a pitch that we thought was a ball, borderline pitch, and then the next pitch, it just goes down swinging and just showing off the frustration. But that'll be all here. We'll go to the top half of the 7th. Adam Oppenheim will take over the final 3 innings. Power on top, 6-3.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium, top of the 7th inning. Kyle Mosley back on the mound, still pumping 90. It's currently 2-0. So the righty delivers home, and it's in for a strike. On Kobe Hatcher, the designated hitter, 1 for 3 on the day. Came around to score on a single in the 5th and has struck out twice. 2-1 pitch to Mosley, or rather to Hatcher for Mosley, is fouled off to the right side. This gets a little bit darker here at Palm Springs Stadium. Pretty solid crowd on hand for Palm Springs residents tonight. All Palm Springs residents getting free with food and a drink. 6-3 Power in the top of the 7th. 9-7 the Power out hitting the Waves. Waves have 3 errors, Power have 1. Nick Eli's in at second base. Austin Holler started at second base, was moved to first after Kirkland got injured trying to steal second base. And Nick Eli's in for Dalton Thomas, who got thrown out in the bottom of the 6th. That pitch is in there for strike 3. Kyle Mosley doubts the outside corner. And there's one down here in the 7th.
Yeah, most of the strikeouts you see from Kyle Mosley is that fastball, loves to elevate it, but that time he went to the slider on the outside corner and got a big pitch right there, able to paint it for out number 1.
Keon Sanchez next up. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a hit by pitch. Fouls the first pitch off. Just behind the Waves dugout. Keon Sanchez from Santa Ana Community College, 41 games played. As he takes that pitch inside, it hits him. Another hit batter. We've seen quite a few of those in this game.
Yeah, all coming from the Power pitching staff. That's number 3 on the night, and we saw obviously Holler get hit, so 1 as well for the Waves.
I feel like we're averaging like 4 or 5 hit by pitches every game. So that brings up Andrew Ramirez. Andrew Ramirez, uncommitted from Ramona, California. Last played at Mesa College. Hit .278. His most recent season at 40 games played. Mosley for Pittsburgh. The first pitch Slider, swing and a miss, strike one.
And one thing we didn't notice is Whit Thomas getting ejected. That's actually Nick Eli. We see him play shortstop a couple times at PSCL, and now is at second base.
Eli playing double play depth. That pitch is fouled off right above the booth. Now I heard they got a ball. That one didn't have a chance of getting it. That next pitch is in there for strike three. Caught the lower part of the zone according to Carlos Hernandez. That pitch, not a strike. A ball off low.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of bad pitches, and obviously that resulted in the first ejection for Power, and that was another one way low below the knees, and it was called for a strike. But hey, Mosley will take it on the mound, and he's done a good job.
And you can hear the collective no from the Waves dugout as that pitch misses low. And that next one misses in the dirt. To Hasovsky. Nick Hasovsky, the third baseman. It's a 1-0 count on him. From Ball State, also from Ramona, California, swings through that pitch off speed, made him look silly. At Ball State, he had 320 and 51 games played. That includes 41 games started, 10 extra base hits. That includes 3 long balls. And we'll take another off-speed pitch that drops in right down the middle. It's 1-2.
Yeah, back-to-back sliders, really good sliders, and Mosley's going to keep throwing it if he's starting to get that lower quadrant of the zone called. That's a little below the zone.
1-2 pitch, another slider in there, strike three. Mosley strikes out 3 in the inning, and it's time to stretch. The Power have doubled up the Waves. It's 6-3. We'll be back right after this, after saying take me out to the ball game. We'll be back on the Power Broadcast Network.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. Still singing Sweet Caroline at the ballpark. And the Power are feeling so good, so good, so good.
They need you on the mic, Adam.
You know, I don't got a great singing voice, but I can bring some energy. Can bring some heat. Since Alonso Reyes at the plate. 1 for 3 with a single. And it's a new pitcher, and it's Jack Clark, the left-hander, currently uncommitted. Pitcher also listed as an outfielder. The lefty. We'll bring it above his head and throw the second pitch right by the bat of Reyes, strike 1. Now Kashimoto on deck, the switcher is going to hit from the right side, you would assume, against the lefty, but that's what makes Kashimoto so dangerous. 1-1 pitch. Line into left field. That's going to get down. It's going to be a base hit as Reyes makes the turn and will hold with a leadoff hit. So back-to-back innings, leadoff runner aboard for the Power. That actually makes it 5 straight innings the leadoff runner's reached.
Yeah, Alonso Reyes continuing to swing a hot bat. Another multi-hit game and continuing to square up baseballs. And when there's pitches over the heart of the plate and he finds them and he doesn't miss them.
Here's Cody Kashimoto. Take the first pitch high and tight. Ball 1. Reyes on first base. TK Madeira's in left field, subbed in last inning after hitting for Easton Maines. Here's the 1-0. That misses low, and it's 2-0. And this is probably as much discussion as we've seen with home plate umpires the entire season, so trying to get the focus off of that. Already seen 1 ejection. Here's the 2-0 pitch by the bat of Kashimoto. Strike 1. Fastball at 85. Kind of tied him up. Kashimoto 0 for 2 with a walk. Struck out his last time up. Clark the lefty. We'll look at Reyes fire to the plate. Outside. And it's 3-1. Hitters count for Kashimoto.
Yeah, Kashimoto, 8 out of the 9 games entering tonight, he's gotten a hit, and currently with a 4-game hit streak.
Looking to keep that alive here in the 7th. 3-1 pitch from Clark. It's on the ground, not able to be handled by Sanchez, but the second baseman, Ramirez, picks it up, and they get the out at first. 3-4-3. Wow. Looked like it was surely going to be an error by Sanchez, but luckily it went right to Ramirez.
Yeah, a 3-4-3 for 1 out recorded. That's something you don't see every day, but that's just good spot at the right time for Ramirez. Able to field the ricochet right to him, and he just makes the firm throw and is able to get a big out number 1.
Heads up play by Sanchez to get back to the bag instead of saying, "Oh, why didn't I catch this?" He got back to the bag and they get the out. Reyes goes over to second base. They wouldn't have had a shot to get him anyway, so that was best case scenario. As the first pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Angel Cortez, who's 2 for 3 with a couple of base knocks. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's driven into right field. Klubeck's going to come on set. It's going to be the second baseman, Ramirez, coming out onto the outfield grass to make the catch. Well, I thought that ball was going to travel a little bit further, and that just started tailing off and end up being the infielder going into the outfield grass to make the nice grab.
Yeah, a little bit of backspin on that one. How about the little showing off the athleticism there for Andrew Ramirez? Not an easy play. Going back, right fielder wasn't going to be able to get there because of how shallow it was hit, but he's able to make it look easy and he's able to get a big out.
Here's Richie Amavisca. Swings through the first pitch, strike 1. Fastball at 85. That was by Amavisca. See, no extra base hits in this game. Besides Austin Holler's 2-run homer, that came back in the 3rd, his first of the year. Pitch is fouled off by Amavisca. Back near the press box, and it's 0-2. 2 outs. Alonso Reyes at second. Power leads 6-3. The bottom of the 7th inning. Got a little bit of help from the Waves defense. Palm Springs has been pretty solid on the defensive end. 0-2 pitch. Catches the inside corner, strike 3. Beautiful slider. And Carlos Hernandez rings up Richie Amavisca. And the Power scores 0 in the 7th. Still 6-3 Power. We head to the 8th. The Power and the Waves in a CPCL matchup. We'll be right back after this short break as you're watching Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
Try our big, beautiful all-day menu with more than 70 delicious dishes and our award-winning 3-course brunch for only $29.99. At Palm Springs' most popular restaurant, there's always a party at Lulu.
Whenever you find yourself hungry for something real, simple, and true, we're here for you.
That's what a hamburger's all about.
There's something winning in the Agua. Catch all the action at 360 Sports at Agua Caliente Casinos. Watch your favorite teams on our giant wraparound screens. See live scores on the LED sports ticker. Win big with our bar top games and enjoy great twists on bar food favorites. And with 3 premier casino locations, 360 Sports is the ultimate fan experience. For more information, visit aguacalientecasinos.com.
Between the Power and the Waves. San Diego Waves, couple-hour drive. And it's Brandon Sanchez leading off against Kyle Mosley. First pitch. Not a strike? I guess is the call. Might be a strike according to TrackMan. Actually, it's definitely a strike in the zone for sure. Here's the 1-0 pitch in. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Or strike 1, rather. Here's the next pitch to Sanchez. Misses low. And the count's now 3-1, rather. Kyle Mosley's done an excellent job in relief of Carson Olsen, who struggled in the 5th inning. And next pitch. Misses outside. Ball forward. It's a leadoff walk for the Waves. They could use a leadoff runner on. And they get it here in the 8th. 6 outs remain. But Mosley's gone 2 2/3. And it brings up Sam Pease. Steps to the plate. 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Singled back in the 2nd. Mosley comes to the plate. Off speed, it's a good one. Inside corner, strike 1. Kyle Mosley, the workhorse in this game for Casey Dill, coming out of the pen. Martinez gave the Power a good 4 innings, allowing 1 run. And then it was Mosley's turn. Trying to clean up a little bit of a mess. Is that 0-1 pitch is on the bottom of the zone, strike 2, according to our home plate umpire, Carlos Hernandez. It's 0-2 on Pease. Leadoff runner aboard. 0-2 pitch, misses high, it's 1-2. Trying again to chase a fastball at 90. Sanchez on first base after a leadoff walk. Waves trying to get some runners on and make something happen. Power not been in a ton of close games. This is a 3-run game. Runner takes off for second. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. Not in time. Tag was not even applied. And that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Pease. So he's out on strikes. Stealing second base is Sanchez. So runner in scoring position. But the Power will trade. Wait, they called him out at second base?
And I'm confused.
Oh, it's in the throwing lane of the catcher is what they're saying. So Pease, as he walked in front of the catcher, Angel Cortez, was called out. Now, I was wondering why there was sort of an out call towards the base runner. So it's a double play. Not a stolen base for Sanchez. Wild play there. Ends up with 2 outs in the 8th. Pretty controversial play here. I wasn't paying attention. Not sure if you saw that either, Jayce. Yeah, it was tough to see if he was actually in the throwing lane. Couple confirmations in the booth say that Pease was in front of Cortez, so he should have been out. So 2 outs. Elijah Cook swings through the first pitch from Mosley. Strike 1, 91. This pitch just scampers away from him. A slider. Nowhere close, but it's 1-1. No harm. The bases are empty here in the 8th. The Waves have had chances, but they haven't had a ton. It's mostly been in the 5th and the 2nd innings. Not a ton of other traffic. The 1-1 misses. Upstairs, it's 2-1.
We talked about Cook, who spent 3 seasons on the high school baseball team at Modern Day, one of the best high school programs in California.
So the 2-1 pitches foul off.
And he was named a first-team All-League. He had a .505 batting average in his senior year, produced 46 hits, 45 stolen bases, 21 walks, and 7 home runs. That's one of really the best high school senior seasons you're really ever hearing.
2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Mosley gets out of the inning. 6-3 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Waves have 3 more outs to work with, but first the power up to bat in the bottom of the 8th. You're watching Palm Springs Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
Two locations with something for everyone. Stuffed Pizza Bar and Grill.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Desert Air started right here in the Coachella Valley in 1954, and we've been welcoming customers to our family ever since. With nearly 70 years of proven trust, dependability, and experience, we've got the AC and heating expertise to help you all year round. Plus, our factory-trained technicians provide well-informed maintenance, repairs, and installation, so you get our industry-best products with industry-best service. Contact our family at Desert Air. We'll make sure you live comfortably, always.
Welcome back to Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network. First pitch is way inside to Eli Brown. Comes from Jack Clark, who's going to try to hold the lead right where it is for the Power at 3, but he faces the top of the lineup in Eli Brown, who's reached on 2 errors, so is really 1 for 4 in the game. Has scored a run. The 1-0 pitch to Brown. In there, strike 1. And you look at the big play of this game for the Waves. Play couldn't be made at first base by Keon Sanchez in the 3rd. Next batter, Austin Holler, hits a 2-run homer to right. As Brown was able to hold up on his swing. Slider and misses low. It's 2-1. No outs, bottom of the 8th, 6-3 Power. Out hitting the Waves 10-7. 3 errors for the Waves, only 1 for the Power. That pitch catches the outside corner. Strike 2. Two and 2 on Brown. Left on left matchup. Here's the pitch. Misses high and inside. It's 3-2. And you do not want to let Eli Brown get on to start this 8th inning. Otherwise, it could be even harder to mount a comeback. One of the closest games the Power have played in some time. Full count pitch to Brown. Misses high, was never close. Ball 4, and the leadoff runner is again aboard for the Power. Let me just double check.
Yeah, that's a good at-bat. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lefty pitcher obviously having the advantage on the mound. Brown continuing to work good at bats tonight. 3rd time now he's reached. Makes up the 4th time.
That's the 7th straight leadoff runner the Power have gone aboard. The only inning it wasn't is, of course, the 1st inning.
And that's a winning recipe, Adam.
And considering the Power have only scored 6 runs, if you would have told me that at the beginning of the game, you would think probably 10 plus like they've scored all year. Check on Brown back at first. Austin Holler now up. A big cheer from the crowd.
Oh, yeah, they want another home run.
Here's the first pitch in a Holler, and it's outside ball one. I was wondering if it was just some more family members. That was really loud cheering. Oh, Jayce Cicinelli's in the crowd. Getting that energy up. Feeling the vibes from Austin Holler.
Oh, yeah.
Who's had a day. As that's ripped through the right side, another hit for Holler. Brown will stop at second base. Austin Holler has reached 4 times 3 hits, including a 2-run homer.
22 hits entering tonight, make that 25 on this season. And Austin Holler, man, a guy who just continues to hit. 458 batting average entering tonight. And again, just another 3-hit game for him. He's just been on an absolute tear.
Here's Aiden Torek. With first and second, no outs. Holler's on first, Brown's on second. Torek at the plate will face the lefty Jack Clark. Here's the pitch. It's in there, ball 1. One 1-0 on Torek, first and second, no outs. 6-3 ball game, bottom of the 8th. Clark takes a look at Brown. Delivers to the plate, here's the pitch. It's lined to the second baseman. Ramirez makes the catch and will double off Brown. Unfortunate break for the power as Torek hit it hard at 94 off the bat. Ramirez went down to make the catch, and Brown was stuck. As they say, freeze on a line drive. Yeah, no chance to get back to second.
Yeah, Aiden Torek, you got to feel bad for him. Feels like every time he's at the plate, he's hitting the ball over 90 exit velocity. He hit a hard ground ball earlier that was 92. That was... Obviously, he got robbed for a hit, and again, getting robbed. They're just having him play perfectly tonight.
I think that one was actually hit at 99, the grounder to third. I think that's what you're talking about. 99 off the bat and getting, that's tough. That is really tough. So 2 balls hit over 94 as Noah Blight takes the first one inside ball 1. He's reached 3 times, a fielder's choice, an RBI single, and a walk. Also has the RBI and a fielder's choice. 1-0 pitch ripped right back up the middle. It's a base hit. Noah Blight with a single. And the power is suddenly starting to hit the ball really hard. That was 105 off the bat of Blight.
105, Adam, off the bat. Noah Blight. Might be his hardest hit ball all summer. That was absolutely roped off the bat, and luckily the pitcher was able to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah, Jack Clark just in time to get out. But luckily you have 2 outs in the inning. So it's going to bring up Nick Eli after Mark Kirkland got injured. Going into second base as there's going to be a pitching change. We'll tell you about what happened in that 5 spot. When we come back, we'll give you the new pitcher as well for the Waves. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, Power first and second with a 6-3 lead. You're watching Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
How do you define adventure? Riding the world's largest rotating tram car? Taking in SoCal's awe-inspiring views? Exploring over 50 miles of pristine wilderness? Enjoying casual or fine dining at 8,500 feet? Discovering our history? Experiencing our scenic trails? Getting that perfect souvenir? Whatever your adventure, you'll find it at the Palm Springs Aerial Tramway. Adventure at its peak. Begin your adventure at pstramway.com.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
We just got our best ever ratings from U.S. News and World Report. We're the #1 hospital in Riverside and San Bernardino counties. High performing in 17 common procedures from joint replacements to heart attack care. And for the first time, national ranking as high performing in 3 adult specialties. We're proud of these ratings, but what matters most, as always, is how we rate with you. Learn more at eisenhowerhealth.org/awards.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. It's going to be Lucas Aguirre on the mound.
Yeah, the Southwestern Community College right-hander. 5th pitcher used now for the Waves tonight, Adam.
It's against Nick Eli, who takes the first pitch for a strike. Here's the next pitch off speed. That's a beauty on the outside corner. It's 0-2 with 2 outs on Nick Eli. Welcome to the game, Nick Eli. First 2 pitches, dotted. Torque's on second base. Blythe is on first. And the next pitch is outside, ball 1.
Yeah, Nick Eli getting an opportunity here to put up an at-bat for power. Has an RBI chance. There's 2 outs, but runners at first and second.
1-2 pitch to Eli. Misses in the dirt. It's 2-2. Off-speed pitch. Got away from Aguirre. Just got to get the last out of this 8th. The power scratch 2 more across. It's going to be tough to pull off a miraculous comeback, especially with Kyle Mosley on the mound pitching. He's been cruising ever since he got in the game in the 5th inning. 2-2 to Nick Eli. Aguirre comes home. The pitch catches the outside corner. Strike 3 called. An off-speed pitch, a little bit off the plate. Eli gets rung up. We head to the 9th. Power up 3. Can they hold on? Stay with us as you're watching Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network.
Hey, Power Baseball fans. Looking to hit a home run against pests in your home? Rudy's Pest Control is your winning choice. Rudy's Flex 80/90 Pest Control Plan offers effective and affordable protection with just 5 visits a year instead of the usual 12, so you'll have more time to do what you love. Visit rudyspest.com or call 760-746-PEST and declare, heck no, 12's gotta go. Rudy's Pest Control is your home run choice, so get started today.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Family setting, you know, we come and we get into conversation, and it's comfortable here is what I guess I'll say. It's comfortable.
The hot cocoa has whipped cream and sprinkles in the whipped cream in the hot cocoa.
Very family oriented. You know, they cater to the kids. They got the coloring books and crayons, and they have kid-sized stuff about almost for everything that you would want. So young and old, everybody can enjoy it.
It's the best.
Made from scratch memories. Elmer's.
Welcome back to Palm Springs Stadium. 3 outs remain as the first pitch is on the outside corner. Strike 1 for the Waves to try to mount a comeback. Can they trudge through the dangerous water and get through those waves?
Yeah, I mean, they're down 3. They're definitely in this ball game, but Kyle Mosley has looked even better since coming in.
A.J. Klebeck catches a pitch on the inside corner and will club it out to right field. It's going to be caught out there by Noah Blythe. I have no clue how he even hit that pitch. It looked like he hopped 1-2, landed at different times with both his feet, and just scooped it out there. Ended up traveling a far away, but it's Candicorn.
Yeah, it sounded good off the bat. I thought that was the old broadcaster announcer Jayce, but obviously for power, that's a big out right there. 1 out here in the 9th, and a very important out, number 1.
TK Medina's next up, the lefty. First pitch swing, fouls it off.
Kyle Mosley, we talk about the length he's provided. He's had a 5-inning, obviously an outing. He had his longest last outing. Just a guy who loves to pitch deep in ball games, especially coming out of the pen. I mean, he's obviously a starting pitcher, but he's trying to get to a relief pitcher now, but a guy who can go definitely multiple innings.
That pitch catches the lower portion of the zone. It's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch to Medina. Just got a piece of it. Here comes another 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Tag put on by Cortez. Medina goes down swinging.
Yeah, another strikeout for Kyle Mosley. I mean, you just talk about absolute dominance since coming into this ball game. That's strikeout number 9 for Kyle Mosley.
And if we're talking about, instead of the runner getting doubled off because of batter interference, if you're not including that, that's his 6th straight K.
Yeah, I mean, he's just been dominant and he will continue to be dominant. I mean, he's .09 coming in. And
here's Kobe Hatcher, saws off his bat into left field, goes, Kashimoto goes out and makes the diamond catch. Oh, what a play by Kashimoto. The Cash Man ends it in Palm Springs. The Power take down the Waves 6-3 in a thriller. Kyle Mosley shuts the door, comes up with the win.
Yeah.
And the Power come up with a quality win against the San Diego Waves team that just kept battling.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the dominance tonight again for Power. Now, they weren't at their best tonight, but still 6 runs on 12 hits, and the pitching was very good as well. All started with Martinez on the mound, and obviously Kyle Mosley, big outing for him as well.
Power take down the Waves 6-3. These teams are going to play tomorrow, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. They'll be right here on the Monsters Power Broadcasting Network. As for the Power, 34 straight wins going back to last season. 15-0, 8-0 in CPCL play. San Diego Waves on the 7-9, 3-2 in CPCL play. That's going to do it for the entire crew here at Palm Springs Stadium. My partner Jayce Cicinelli, I'm at Oppenheim. Once again, final score of the Palm Springs Power 6, the San Diego Waves 3. We'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Either at Palm Springs Stadium right here on the Power Broadcast Network. Power wins 6-3 over the Waves. You've been watching Power Baseball on the Power Broadcast Network. We'll see you tomorrow.